5 seconds, we will start our annual general meeting. Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you to the 18th annual general meeting of Pure Lux Severe Berhad. Firstly, I will introduce my name first. My name is Tan Sri Datuk Muhammad Nur Fahmi bin Zainal as Group Executive Chairman and also the Chairman for this annual general meeting. My fellow friend and my fellow directors who are present, Datuk Engku Eliana Natasha binti Engku Abdul Aziz, Miss Izzatul Sharafina binti Nur Amal, Miss Dayang Fatin Nabila binti Salim, Miss Izzah Inshira binti Abdul Halim, Miss Nabila binti Muhammad Radwan, Mr. Anwar Shukri bin Muhammad, Miss Nur Atira binti Abdul Aziz, Miss Noairin Danisa binti Osman, and our company secretary Nik Nurmarsa Maisara binti Nik Maznan. Also present today are Miss Hawa binti Azhar from MERS Crow Malaysia PLT. She will be available to answer questions relating to the auditor's report later on. Next, we also have representative from Boardroom Share Registrars Sendirian Berhad, which is Miss Najwa Akila binti Isa. Under Article 80 of the company's Articles of Association, the quorum necessary for the transaction of business at the general meeting shall be 2 shareholders present personally or by proxy or by corporate representative entitled to vote. There are 4 shareholders present today. I'm informed that we have received 5 valid proxy form representative, approximately 101,867,669 ordinary shares, or 8.9% of the total issue and paid up share capital of the company. With that, I am pleased to confirm that the presence of the requisite quorum at the commencement of this meeting. I hereby call this meeting to order. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I also wish to inform you that pursuant to Article 23, the resolution put to vote at the general meeting shall be decided on a poll. I would like to inform you that we will conduct the electronic polling process and independent scrutineers will validate the poll result. The polling process for the resolution will be conducted upon completion of the deliberation of all items to be transacted at the AGM. To notify, the notice convening this meeting has been dispatched to the shareholders together with the annual report of the company. And if there is no objection from the floor, the notice convening this meeting shall be taken as read. I note that this meeting is not confined to the company shareholders only. I make these rulings concerning the attendance at this meeting by persons other than shareholders who are not holding valid proxies or corporate representative status on behalf of shareholders. Number one, you are welcome to remain at this meeting, subject to any letter contrary determination of this meeting. Number 2, you are not entitled to speak or vote on resolution to be considered at this meeting. I also rule that the taking or recording by means of photograph, video, or audio at or during this meeting or of e-proceeding is strictly prohibited. Before we proceed to the agenda of the meeting, I would like to invite the Group Managing Director, Ms. Izzatul Sharafina, to present a presentation on the financial performance of the group.
Greeting to everyone. Nice to see all of you presenting in the meeting today. Before I start with my presentation regarding the financial performance of Pure Lux Severe Berhad, These are the objectives of the presentation. First and foremost, to summarize on the financial statement as of 30 June 2023, moreover, to emphasize relevant and important ratios. Let's start with the first objective. As you can see in the slide provided to you, these are the items that I will be focusing on to explain regarding our financial performance. So, I hope to gain your full attention before walking you through our financial performance for the year 2022 and 2023. Let's begin by looking at the cash obtained from our operating activity. There is a strong performance due to the increase in 2023 compared to the previous year. This growth demonstrates the effectiveness and success of our core business activity. Moving on to the net surplus. Let's start by looking at the operating expenditure. Although in 2023, our operating expenditure seemed to have increased due to investing and financing activities, these increases are justified due to the net surplus also having been improved compared to in 2022. Okay, to summarize it all together, our total comprehensive income in 2023 has been greatly improved due to the big difference in comparison to 2022. This figure includes a positive movement of cash flow for our company, signifying a strong financial performance for 2023. Alright, thank you for your attention. Now, I will proceed to walk you on the relevant ratio for Pure Lux Sephir Berhad. Okay, I need all of you to maintain referring to the slide which I have provided to you before the meeting. As you guys can see, there are three important ratios which I will explain, as these three are among the anticipated ratio by the companies and shareholders. Firstly, I will start with the current ratio. In this situation, we have obtained 2.45 times ratio for 2023. This is good as there is an increase of 85% from the previous year that only has 1.60 times ratio. This shows that as of 2023, our company has a good liquidity and could settle short-term liability within a year using our short-term asset. Secondly, let's take a look at the net profit margin. For the year 2023, we have obtained 19.43% of net profit margin. This is good as there is an increase 3.44% from the previous year that only generated 15.99% of net profit margin. This shows how our company was able to retain a higher percentage of profit for the year after deducting necessary expenses. Lastly, is regarding the return on equity. For the year 2023, we have obtained 14.90% of return on equity. This is good as there is an increase of 1.51% from the previous year that only generated 13.39% of ROE. This shows how company is progressing towards maximizing shareholder value. Therefore, thank you for your attention. I hope I have explained well regarding the financial performance of the company. What I could simply from my explanation is that as now, Pure Lux Sephir Berhad is doing relatively good as we have strong movement compared to the previous year. That is all from me. Thank you, and I will welcome the chairman for the takeover.
Thank you, Ms. Izzatul Sharafina. The first item on the agenda is to receive the audited financial statements for the financial year ended 2023 and the report of the directors and auditors thereon. The group performance for financial year 2023 is as disclosed in my chairman's statement from page 17 to 20 and close to the annual report. Further details of the group financial position Group performance highlights and segmental performance are outlined on page 108 to 201 of the annual report. I shall now put forward this agenda item to the floor for questions and discussion. We have received a letter from the MSWG for this meeting. For the benefit of our shareholders, may I invite the representative of MSWG to raise the questions and our group managing directors, Ms. Izzatul Sharafina binti Nur Amal, to answer the questions accordingly.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Assalamualaikum and good morning. I am the representative of Minority Shareholder Watch Group who would like to ask a question. The group recorded a revenue of 939.6 million, representing a 5.2% increase from the previous financial year end 2022. The increase was due to the higher charter activities and utilization rates from the shipping segments, as well as the improved sales volume and high demand for transportation and logistics services. The group achieved a net profit after tax of 182.6 million for financial year end 2023, an increase of 27.8% as compared to a net profit after tax of 142.8 million for financial year end 2022. My question is good performance sustainable? Thank you.
I will answer the question from MSWG. The answer for the first question is the performance of Piolat Setia Berhad is largely dependent on the volatility of the freight rates on domestic and regional demand for transportation or cargoes. Secondly, it also further depends on the improvement in the productivity for both fleet efficiency, shipbuilding activity and cost control, coupled with the expected sustainable fleet and shipyard utilization. Unforeseeable economic condition on the movement of the Malaysian ringgit, movement of the world bunker fuel price and the world economic situation, all of which may affect the business market. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, I have another question. Based on the facts mentioned, what is the latest outlook for the group's business segments in the financial year 2024? Thank you.
I will answer to the second question. The global shipping industry has been near in a frank recession and a challenging economic condition will continue into the year 2024. High inventory and a pullback in consumer spending are reasons behind the bearish outlook. The latest outlook for the shipping industry remains challenging, with the current high in crude oil price and declining in Baltic Dry Index. The group is prepared to weather this challenge with the selective market-driven routes based on fleet utilization and confidence in the stability of the domestic, coastal and container shipping operation given the stable container value. The group is actively strengthening the business activity in terms of operation and cost efficiency, fleet efficiency and route enhancement to ensure the readiness to capture opportunity as when they arrive. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. I want to ask, what are the current and targeted utilization rates for the shipping segment in financial year end 2024? Thank you.
For the third question, the current overall utilization rates for the shipping segment will be expected to maintain its momentum in 2024. Challenging market dynamics in container shipping followed by the historic boom with a mix of demand adjustment, which is a mild contraction in the year 2023. And port congestion would remain uncertain to the targeted utilization rates. As part of our strategic growth plan, we embarked to leverage our expertise in the integrated logistic service provider to position us as a one-stop sea and land transport service provider. We have also planned to expand our network of warehousing facilities, allowing us to serve our customers and to meet the ever-evolving market demands to secure our targeted utilization rate in 2024. Thank you.
Are there any further questions from the floor? Ladies and gentlemen, as this agenda item is meant for discussion only and does not require the formal approval of shareholders, it will not be put forward for voting. Okay, let us move on to the second agenda, that is to approve the declaration of the single type final dividend of 3 cents per ordinary share for the financial year ended 30 June 2023. May I have the proposal and the seconder for the resolution?
I propose the resolution.
I second the motion.
Okay, thank you. Then let us move on to the third agenda to approve the payment of directors' fees and benefits for the financial year ended 30 June 2023. May I have the proposal and the seconder for the resolution?
I propose the resolution. I second the motion.
Okay, thank you. Next, let us move on to the fourth item on the agenda. That is the re-election of the director. As I am the director standing for reappointment, I shall now pass the chair to Ms. Nur Atira to conduct the proceeding of this meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The resolution for consideration is that Tan Sri Datuk Muhammad Nur Fahmi bin Zainal, a director who retires in accordance with Article 90 of the company's Articles of Association, be and is hereby reappointed a director of the company to hold office until the next AGM. May I have a proposal and seconder from the floor for the re-election of Mr. Muhammad Nur Fahmi bin Zainal?
Before we propose and second the motion, on what grounds is the reappointment of Tan Sri Datuk Muhammad Nur Fahmi bin Zainal specifically advantageous to the board for the upcoming year? As a long-time shareholder of the company, I ask for the board to provide ample evidence to support his re-election. Thank you.
Okay, I will answer that question. The director standing for reappointment has undergone a performance evaluation and has demonstrated that he remains committed to the role and continues to be an effective and valuable member of the board. It is significant to note the director's milestone in facilitating sensitive decision-making process and helping improve the firm's value.
I propose the resolution.
I second the motion.
Alright, it seems that the resolution has been resolved. Congratulations, Mr. Chairman. I shall now pass the chair back to you.
Thank you, Ms. Atira. The next item on the agenda is the re-election of Ms. Nabila binti Muhammad Radwan, who retires in accordance with Article 90 of the company's Article of Association. May I have a proposal and seconder for the re-election of Ms. Nabila binti Muhammad Radwan?
I propose the resolution. I second the motion.
Okay, thank you. The next item on the agenda is the re-election of Mr. Anwar Shukri bin Muhammad, who retires in accordance with Article 90 of the company's Article of Association. May I have a proposal and seconder for the re-election of Mr. Anwar Shukri bin Muhammad?
I propose the resolution.
I second the motion.
Okay, thank you. Let us proceed to the next item on the agenda. That is to appoint Ms. Crow Malaysia PLC as the auditors of the company until the conclusion of the next AGM and to authorize the director to fix their remuneration. I also wish to inform that Hawu binti Azhar is present at this AGM. May I have a proposal for the resolution? have a seconder for the resolution?
I second the motion.
Okay, so thank you. So the next item on the agenda is to approve the payment of directors' fees of 5,813,595 for the financial year ended 2023. The resolution for consideration is that the payment of directors' fees of 5,813,595 ringgit for the financial year ended 2023 to be divided among the directors in such manner as the directors made it be and is hereby approved. Yes.
The director fees and the levies are very high. Can you justify that? Thank you.
I will answer the question from the shareholder. An external consultant has conducted a comprehensive and independent review in 2023. The fees have remained the same and there has been no increase since then. The board emphasized that the director fiduciary duty are evolving and become increasingly complex. The company viewed that given the need to attract and retain high caliber directors, the director will need to be reasonably rewarded commensurated with the level responsibilities and expected time commitment and the risk to be taken. Thank you.
Okay, may I have a proposal for the resolution?
I propose the resolution.
Thank you. Then may I have the seconder for the resolution?
I second the motion.
Thank you. Shall now put forward the resolution to the floor. Moving on, we are now going to have a question and answer session. The shareholders can raise your question in this session. Yes.
As mentioned, the company has made some profit for this year. Will there be some road gift provided as a token of appreciation for taking time to attend today's meeting? Thank you.
Okay. Board express appreciation for the participation of our shareholders at this AGM. There will be no distribution or no gift or food vouchers to shareholders or proxies who participate in the AGM. The group is committed towards maximizing shareholders' returns via payment of dividends while taking into consideration funding requirements for growth and transformation plans. Yes.
I would like to request a printed hard copy of your company's annual report.
The share registrar will send a hard copy of the company annual report 2023 to you.
May I ask when the company will distribute our dividend? Thank you.
Thank you. The single time dividend, final dividend of 3 cents per ordinary share for the financial year ended 30 June 2023, if approved at this meeting, it will be paid on 4th January 2024 to shareholders whose name appear in the record of depositors and register of members at the close of business on 25th December 2023. Depositors shall qualify for entitlement on the respect of 1. Shares deposited into depositors securities account before 12:30 p.m. on 21st December 2023, which is in respect of shares which are exempted for mandatory deposit. Next, share transferred into the depositors securities account before 4:30 p.m. on 25th December 2023 in respect of transfers, and share booked on the Bursa Malaysia Securities Berhad on account entitlement basis according to the rules of the Bursa Malaysia Securities Berhad. Is there any question from the floor? Okay, if not, let us move on to the special businesses. The resolution for consideration is the renewal of shareholders' mandate for recurrent related party transaction of a revenue or trading nature that will authorize the company and its subsidiaries to enter into recurrent related party transactions of a revenue or trading nature. This authority, unless revoked or varied by the company at the general meeting, will expire at the conclusion of the next AGM on the company. May I have the proposal and the seconder for the resolution?
I propose the resolution.
I second the motion.
Okay, thank you. The proposed ordinary resolution under item 8 of the agenda as special business is to seek authority to purchase up to 10% of the issue and paid up share capital of the company. The details of the proposed share buyback authority are stated in the circular. I shall take the text of the resolution in the notice of the meeting as having been read. May I have a proposal and the seconder of the resolution?
I propose the resolution.
I second the motion.
Thank you. I shall now put forward the resolution to the floor for question, if any. Okay, there is no question. I've been informed by the company secretary that there is no other business to be transacted, right? Okay, before we proceed to conduct the poll for all resolutions, I will explain about the polling procedure. Number 1, shareholders are required to scan the QR code that will be given by the company secretary after that. And then the QR code will be automatically linked to you for the voting purpose. You may cast your vote by selecting the appropriate option and click on submit. Upon successful submissions, the message votes have been successfully cast will be displayed. And then once you have submitted your votes, you will not be allowed to modify the votes. Next, we shall proceed to the poll voting sessions. Members are invited to cast their vote. The voting session will be closed after 10 minutes. The outcomes of the poll shall be announced after a short break to allow sufficient time for the independent scrutineers to tabulate the result for the e-poll. Now, the meeting shall now be adjourned at 12 noon and will resume at 12:30 p.m. for the announcement of the result for the e-poll. Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you to the 18th Annual General Meeting of Piola Setia Berhad. I am pleased to confirm the presence of requisite quorum at the commencement of this meeting. I hereby call this meeting to order at 12:30 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please? The result of the poll are already in my hand and the meeting shall resume now for the declaration of results. I may announce that the results of the poll are shown in front. Based on the results, I shall declare that the resolutions are carried. All resolutions were passed and shown on the e-poll result. I shall now declare the 18th Annual General Meeting of Piola Setia Berhad to end. On behalf of the board, I thank you for your attendance today.